we doing? I'm slowly coming alive. My body's been in a lot of pain. Well, joint issues. Kind of happens when you're a kid and you're telling everybody I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Nah, it's growing pains. It's growing pains. No. Years later, we found out it was a bad staph infection, and it almost put me in rheumatic fever. Anyways, I only mentioned this in the beginning of the thing because I was accused of my last video being a contradiction between title and actual content, saying there's no gratitude within that. Well, excuse me, individual and friend of mine. I am in a lot of pain. I have been by myself for years. Nobody celebrates my damn birthdays. The last one that there was a cake made on my birthday by someone, it was me 3 years ago. I made it myself. No big deal. I gave that shit up years ago. Like I said, I studied with the Jehovah's Witnesses and stuff. So for years and years, I didn't do nothing. But I decided I could celebrate myself being alive. And this last birthday was my 50th. Had a lot of plans. My birthday last year got screwed over because my roommate said, the neighbors that took me over there said, "Oh, it's horrible. You haven't had a birthday in years. Your 49th birthday's coming up. We're going to spend your birthday." So comes the day of my birthday. She decides that she's going to record music. Somebody said, "Oh, she can record music today." So she hurried up and had me blow out a birthday candle on a cupcake and left the whole day. She came back, well, was going to leave for the whole day, came back halfway through the day, found out she couldn't be recorded because she can't keep timing. And I even asked her, I told her, I said, "Look, I'm a bass guitarist, jam along with me. I'll help you with timing. Now. So, fortunately, my friend Marissa put together a little birthday thing for me last year on a live feed. So, what started out as could have been crap, I actually got rescued and turned into a nice live feed where I hung out with my friends. We listened to some music that was really cool that I picked out, a bunch of funny, silly, goofy music. Um, had a cool picture drawn up of me as an elf because since I got around all these different friends that I got all over social media, I keep getting told, "You got elf energy, you got elf energy, you got elf energy." Okay, fine. So I'm an ancient Lemurian elf being way, 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 way a long time ago before I lived 5 million other lives or whatever. And yes, it's very easy, according to my friend, to change these into elf ears. But this year, I got to listen to somebody scream at a full size border collie that's disabled that sits in the living room because the person that the dog, this man's dog, man was going. Listen, my cousin yelled at the dog to shut up because the dog won't shut, and it's very, very, very loud. I mean, it's really loud. So loud you can hear it outside. I was outside. I spent my birthday in a lawn chair. Well, I spent my birthday packing stuff with all these pains, packing up stuff to move to somewhere that I know where I'm going, but I don't know the condition of the place or really much. I know the family, of course. You know, I'm talking to her and her daughter, and know her husband. All these, so I know the family, but I don't really know the place. Um, I know what kind of stuff to expect. I lived in West Virginia 12 years, so it's just the other side of the mountains. No biggie. But it's a lot of regular stressors. I got three brothers. I don't talk to my whole dad's side of the family. That's why I go by Danny Eugene now. It's funny. My mom used to say Danny Eugene. I'm like, God, I hate my middle name. And I also used to say I hated my top lip too, and I grew a mustache to cover that thing. Things happen. You start praying. God speaks to you. Kind of changes some stuff around. So I got rid of the mustache. So that was ridiculous. The other thing I just said. But friend said I didn't have gratitude in that video, and it seemed contradictory. So it made me think, okay, she said, or this person said, go from a different perception. Well, you know what? Why don't you go from a different perception? Try having every bone in your body being in pain, being cooped up in a little room like this. The only way out is to go out there and start packing stuff, to jump in a U-Haul, take every bit of money you have, move to somewhere, not have the knowing that you just have enough money to move, but knowing also that at the moment you don't have enough money to turn on electric, to turn on water, to put a deposit on anything, or to buy food, but you're still going to do it. So I got all this stuff going through my head. So excuse me if my video the other day didn't seem like a man full of gratitude. I'm full of gratitude, and I'm going to tell you how you can find that out. Within the next month, I am going to do a video. I don't care if I have to do it on my phone. I'm going to get good video, and I'm going to do a true celebration. But this ain't going to be a celebration of Dana's 50th birthday. Sure, it's going to be the year and that, and right after that. But this is going to be a celebration for all of us. All of us. The world may look like crap right now, but it's not. God's got a plan. God is asking every human being on earth to tune in. And I don't care what you call God. I'm just going with that just to make shit simple. People get weird when you say other things, and it takes forever to call the great I am of 50 billion names. So we'll just go with God. If you get offended by that, well, stop getting offended about weird shit. That's the best I can tell you. Anyways, a celebration of the times coming. The great revealing, as we call the time of revelations, the great revealing of all. Going to celebrate God's great plan coming down to earth, and all of us beautiful people hearing and feeling and tuning in to God, shining the light upon this earth and showing the new ways and building the new ways. That's what I'm going to do for my 50th birthday. It doesn't have to be on that exact day. I'm going to make up a day, and I'm going to let the angels tell me when that is, and that's when I'm going to do it. And we'll all have a little celebration of that right here on this channel. And hopefully others think it's a good idea and do some similar shit. I say similar because if we're all doing the same thing, it's boring. But I mean, use that concept. But maybe there's somebody out there, really good video and all kind of stuff going on, and they can like do something extravagant. I don't know, lasers in the ceiling, maybe. A donkey, or a monkey riding it. A monkey riding a donkey. Yeah, a monkey can ride a donkey, but a dog can't ride a donkey because canines are natural enemies to donkeys. Come to find out. It's just stuff you learn when you're going into trying to learn farming without using guns and chemicals and shit like that. Llamas, donkeys, they're good protection for farm. Because they'll keep away coyotes and shit. Anyways, that's going into a whole nother area. But if I didn't seem like I had gratitude, which nobody on my video said that, this happened on Facebook, well, that's not the way it was meant. It was meant to show everybody that a person feeling, I was sitting there feeling down as far as that day, but knowing it wasn't a big deal and letting it go. Being attached to the birthday and being annoyed about it and letting it affect life would be ludicrous. It would be an attachment. So that's why I did that video. Oh, I'm not all hair like this. It was to show you that day was a bust, but it's not that big a damn deal. If I'm going to be attached to something that stupid on this earth, then how the hell will I ever leave out of here when it's time? I have no problems leaving out of here when it's time. God says it's time, and then all of a sudden my heart blows up or something. I'd be like, all right, like, oh shit, here we go. Bam! All right, man. I'm glad we didn't take the slow path this time. I have no attachments. I love every one of you, but if I have to leave this earth and you're all here, that's fine. I'll see y'all later in the cosmos. We'll meet up again. And as far as junk, it's all junk. Hell, you can't even make anything nowadays that lasts. If you want something that's going to last forever, you got to go back to I don't know 1930s and find something mechanical made of steel. I don't know. Can't even think of anything because think of attachments and it's like, nah. How about the only thing I really feel attached to is what my body's going to go back to when it dies, and that's the ground. I seem to really be attached to the dirt and the trees and stuff. But there's plenty of planets. So shit probably exists on a bunch of them. I don't know. But either way. Hello, you two. Actually, the person that said it um, wasn't a troll. It's a Facebook friend. uh, yeah. I used to say I live in a really crazy movie. Actually, I said that all the way up till not even less than a week. Act with it, but dimensionally, where I exist inside myself and perceive the world, I'm in a higher dimension. And when I say a higher dimension, no, I'm not hallucinating here. I'm not in a different density. People get that shit confused a lot. Density, dimension. Density, this is density, where we're at. This is density. Dimension is internal space. As far as we're talking with people, anyways, when we say dimensionally speaking within a person, that's your state of mind and heart and soul all together. And, you're like, oh, I feel kind of really meditative. That's a dimensional space. So when I say that, that's what I mean. And when that happens, it's literally like interacting with a really whacked out movie. So weird shit happens in a weird ass movie. We all got our own versions of this weird movie. Mine's really trippy. But then again, if you're going to come to Earth, you might as well just really go for it. Make this movie really interesting. Yeah, those donkeys to keep away any of them. You can't. If you have a farm and you have dogs and they get in there with the donkeys, the donkey will kick the shit out of the dog. They don't care if it's a dog, a wolf, a coyote, anything that's within the canine family. It's its natural enemy. And I know llamas, their natural enemy is the coyote, but I'm not sure what areas you can have llamas running around. I know you can have alpacas in America, but I know llamas are usually mountain critters. I'm trying to think temperature wise. I don't know. I don't know if we can do llamas here. That is something I want to look up. I kind of wonder if alpacas are the same way. Do they not like coyotes? Because that would be cool. Because I know you can have alpacas. They're kind of neat, anyways. Oh yeah, I think. Yeah, I was just say I'm not sure what purpose. Yeah, people have alpacas for the same reason they have sheep, shearing them and making stuff. But boy, that's dude. I see not too long ago. That's not even worth it. Just a lot of things that's going on right now, making and selling crap, and yeah, blah blah blah. You want to make stuff for yourself. These systems are falling. They're falling hard. I wouldn't suggest anybody to start a business. Look at all the friends you had that just lost businesses over. We have a pandemic. You understood what I said. I know you did. We're on the channel where you have to use codes. Don't ask me when I'm talking into my coffee. It just sounds funny. Kind of like when you're talking in the back of the fan trying to play Darth Vader. Yeah. You're going to be on Earth. You might as well have fun. Again, I say. And if that means be a 9-year-old kid, then be a 9-year-old kid. That's what I am. That's who I'm playing in this movie. Turkey and pie. Man, I don't even want to think about any holidays. I just want to move. I want to get out of here a few weeks, move. I don't care the condition of the house I'm moving into. I know it's got a roof and some fireplaces. And there's well water. I don't know if it's drinkable, but okay, there's water to wash the dishes in. I'm sure there's 108 acres. There's somewhere to take a crap and pee. There's a roof and fireplaces. Okay, no rain, some warmth. I'm okay. The rest of it, I don't give a shit. I don't care what it's like. I'm literally at the point of I will take a chainsaw and go cut down logs and make a rocket stove out of rocks and mud and live in it. Right there in the middle of winter. Told you I'm on a mission, man. This shit's no joke. When God starts talking through you, that when I look, I mean, don't no disrespect. I'm not trying to be goofy, but when I say go all Jesus, that's no joke, man. When God sends you on a mission, your ass will walk through the desert. You will just drop everything and go. Fortunately, God didn't tell me just to drop everything. I guess you could say fortunate and unfortunate, depending on how you look at it. To move shit with me takes quite a bit more money, you know. But then again, probably not a whole lot because I'd have to get a rental vehicle, and quite frankly, the price to take this U-Haul, if I take it 10 miles outside where I'm going, really is not that bad, fully loaded. Of course, I'm only getting like a 10-footer. I don't own a whole bunch of stuff, which is good. See, it kind of balances out. I have stuff that need to survive, and a few things to keep me happy. And it's not an overabundant stuff, so I can put it one of them little 10-foot cubic, U-Hauls. But take it 10 miles past the town where I was going to take it to, which is 20 miles past where I live. But they give you 650 miles, and I still and I'm only using like 530 some to go to where I actually am moving to, and the normal price would be 399, but taking it to that other town, it's 330 some dollars. So that's not really bad for about a 520, 530 mile trip. It's like 8 hours. That's really not that bad, you know. I don't think. I mean, really, I don't. I don't think you could get a rental car. I mean, of course, a rental car might be cheaper, but I don't think you could get it a whole lot cheaper. And hell, you have to have a credit card for something like that. I don't know. Either way, I look at it this way: I have a bed and I have cooking utensils, which are important. I have a place to go to. I'm all good. Go there and further my studies and spread the light more. You watch, man. Just look as time goes on. There's this little itty bitty corner of Virginia, right where Kentucky and Tennessee are. Start watching it from Google Maps. I'm gonna make it glow. Yeah, watch. You ain't seen anybody meditate and pray like I am. I'd do that crap. Well, I would say I'd do it in the top of a big old oak tree. That'd be nice, but Dana not too cool with heights, so I'll do it below the oak tree, the base of it. Fifth world. Hey, what are you doing, Fifth? Oh, that's cool. I gave you a place to converse this morning. Oh, I'm backing up looking at stuff. Labels. Yeah, man. People gotta stop on labels. I learned that crap early on, school and music. It's like, really? Really? No, that's the wrong label. And anyways, we don't want to label it and blah, blah, and pigeonholing stuff into labels and then boxes. And, oh, think outside of the box. Listen, man, there is no box. Quit saying think outside of the box. Every time you say you're thinking outside of the box, you just put yourself in the box. There is no box. You know why people keep saying think outside the box? Because we live in boxes. Giant house. Our houses are all shaped as squares and rectangles. We live in boxes. That is abnormal. Run through nature. Hard edges and these shapes are actually male energy. Go through nature. There's a reason we call it Mother Nature. Feminine energy is full of curves. Look through nature. Nature makes curves. You never go through nature and go, hey, look at that, just with them rocks there. It's a perfectly straight line at a 90-degree angle. No, if you see that, that was done by people. Or maybe an ape. I don't know, maybe an ape can do something like that. But then again, I'm in Alabama, so if you think you're seeing apes in Alabama, you might want to get out of the heat. You're probably hallucinating. Fortunately, it's not that hot down here right now. I had my window open with a fan last night, and it got to 59 degrees in my room. But technically, it dropped down to 40 something out there. So, the east is getting some cold, even all the way down here in Alabama. But I will set up a celebration like that, and we can all praise the great revealing and God awakening the world. We'll have a celebration for that shit. That's what I'd rather do for my 50th birthday year, anyways. Sure, celebrate just being alive and everything. I know why I'm here. I'm in great gratitude of that. That's what I want to celebrate. It's really weird being around other people that don't understand it and not being able to celebrate it and talk to people about it. So I will do a live video where we will do that. Talk about the great conscious evolution and awakenings around the world and power and love of God through everything in this universe. That's what we'll do. Yeah. All right. That's exactly what we'll do. Okay. Well, hello and I love you, Moo Moo, Nez, Mew Mew, Mew Mew, and Fifth, wherever you want. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Um, like I say, hey, if anybody knows anything about phones and doing lives, let me know. I'm not sure if I have to have one of them streaming apps on my phone or if my phone would just do it. Because my phone's all Google, anyways. So I thought maybe it would just go on there, but I haven't tried to do a live on my phone yet. But I'm starting to, even though I was not all real big of phones, I still don't like to use it when I go in public. I like to just converse, see things and stuff. I am going with the unlimited data crap on my phone now, so that way I can start using it for these things. Because the internet's unreliable here, and where I'm moving to, I'm not even sure if I'll have good access to internet. You don't know with an area like that till you get there. When you're dealing with mountains and valleys and or hollows or hollers, just so many feet or a couple miles can change you getting reception. Not to mention what's in the area. So I'll find that out when I get there. But I'm pretty sure that Straight Talk Wireless does okay, does all right out there, which is what I got on my phone. If not, when I get there, I'll find out what everybody's using and I'll get that. As long as I can get a card, I'm not doing no contract bullshit with nobody. I'm not signing another damn contract for anything in my life. Nothing. If it was up to me and I didn't have to have a license and stuff, every bit of ID I have and everything that says who I am, I'd destroy it all. Not family pictures or anything, but I wouldn't be doing birth certificates, social security cards, or nothing. But unfortunately, still got to live with this whacked out system for a little while. So blah blah bliggity blah. All right, y'all. Um, let's see. Yeah, I can do it on my phone, and I probably shouldn't need one of those things. Yeah, if anybody thinks there's anything around their minds, here's the thing. Don't say anything's holding you down. Is anything doing anything to you? That's taking the power away from you. What you guys say, I don't care if you think that your house is possessed by demons. Which, by the way, if the walls are melting, weird shit is happening like that. Get the hell out. Just make it simple. Don't try and figure out if it's really, really what's going on. Get away from that. You know what I mean? Say a couple prayers while you're at it, while you're running out the house. Never give away your power. There's nothing more powerful in all of creation than the creator itself. Meaning, nothing's more powerful than God. And as an empty vessel looking at the world through the eyes of God, there's nothing more powerful than what is sitting within you. At that moment, nothing can control you because you're not sitting there as yourself anymore. The angelic realms and that energy sitting down within you. And you go, got it, got it. You can say whatever you want. Unless you're holding a gun to my head telling me to jump off a cliff, who gives a shit? And even at that moment, it's like, oh, so you're going to liberate me from the world and send me back to the heavens? Really? No fear. Absolutely none. And that's the way. No Saturn Matrix, no Illuminati crappity crap and mind control and dude, I've heard a lot of stuff over so many years. And I've also learned that if you do those steps like I said, nothing can control it. Nothing. I don't give a shit what the technologies are. Dude, I've looked into this stuff since I was young. They got some nasty technologies beaming crap. You beaming crap into my head. And if it can be done, yeah, I know it can be done and be blocked because I can hear shit interdimensionally. I can hear conversations and other things going on within this time and space, right here in this space, but not in this time, in another time. And I know it sounds goofy, but people here bleed over like that all the time. But nobody gets into my head because my vessel is full of the love and guidance of the divine realms, the angelics, God, the ascended masters. Boom. And that's the ultimate protection. People be silly to not go that route, you know? It was a big crazy world where they try and enslave you and shit like that. Know that there's a creator that created everything and is more powerful and all that. Well, why even ask man questions? I'll go to the one that created everything. Duh. It's a simple way around that. It's like I said, even with me, if I say something like, I don't know, go ask the one. Don't just go with what I said, man. Never do that with what anybody said. Onwards and upwards. I love every one of y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I should probably eat. I do that a lot lately where I don't want to eat. I'm back to, I got to eat natural foods. If it's not natural foods, I don't want to eat it anymore. So, got to go back to gardening. Anyways, love y'all. Peace be with you. Have a great day, evening, whatever it is, and you're a little part of this thing we call existence. And remember, we are the conscious evolution. I ain't to make your dog love you.